Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you've all had a really lovely week so far. I'm back with an unboxing video and I am so excited for this one. It's from one of those brands that, well, for me it's like the only brand that's like that. Like, you get butterflies when you shop there. It's just the epitome of like classic femininity, and I'm sure you all know what brand I'm talking about. It's Chanel. I popped into the Bond Street store. Well, actually I've been going like every single time I've been in London because I've been on the hunt for something for a while. It's really difficult to explain actually. I've wanted them for ages, like absolutely ages, but then I was like, actually Lydia, you're never going to wear them because you prefer to wear smarter things than this. So I never ever bought them when I saw them in the store, which was so stupid. And it dawned on me that actually, Lydia, you wear these all the time. So actually, if you do get them, it doesn't make that much of a big deal, and you can have nice ones. I'm just probably confusing you guys now, which is stupid. Sorry, I know what I mean. I really wanted them. I didn't think I would wear them that much, so I didn't get them, and then I realised that I would wear them loads. I think that's the short version of the story. So anyway, I popped into the Bond Street store and I was like, do you have this pair of shoes in this size? And they were like, oh, I think we might. And then they went out the back and they were like, no, we sold them half an hour ago. And I was like, oh my god, no! I can't believe I missed them. And they were like, oh, but if you run, you might be able to get to Selfridges because they have a pair in your size. And I had so many bags, it was unbelievable. Like, I can't tell you how many shopping bags I'd had. I had loads of brand meetings that day and they always like pile you with loads of stuff. And I just ran. I literally ran to Selfridges and I got there and they were like, oh no, we haven't had any of those in for ages. Yeah, you should never look at the system, it's always wrong. And I was like, okay. And I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Anyway, I then ended up in Bond Street again the following week, and I just thought I'm just going to go in and ask and see if they've got them. There's no harm in asking, but I never think that shops get things that quickly, so I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to go in and ask. And she was like, we don't have them in the colour that you want, but we have them in another colour. And I was like, well, I'll look at them. And then she brought them out and I was a bit like, do they suit me? I'm not sure. So I tried them on and I was like, yes. 110% yes. And she was like, yeah, because these are the more popular ones anyway. So I was like, oh my god, okay, yes. Now, I know that I have now rambled on for 5 minutes and people that want an unboxing video are going to be going mental, so I'm just going to get into the unboxing. But I always like to tell you a bit about why I bought the product and why I wanted it and like my reasoning behind it, because I feel like if I'm just like, here, this is another thing that I bought, it's a bit boring. So yeah, I've told you why I wanted it and I've told you how difficult it was to get them, so now I can show you them. So this is the carrier bag that you get in like London stores. I know it's different in Paris, but this is the London stores version, and it comes with the, I just love these. I've got these all stuck on my wall in my wardrobe because I just love them. They're so pretty. I kind of want to like make something out of them. I don't know what I'll make though. But yeah, so it comes in this bag, and this is actually quite a big one. Love the way that they like tie the ribbons on them as well. This is so cute. So yeah, they all come with like this ribbon tied around the handles on one side. Oh, I always make these horrible strenuous noises, don't I? And inside the bag is the box. And again, it has one of these canvas flowers on the box as well. So that's another one to add to my collection. That's 2. It's just worth it for the 2 flowers in my opinion. And then it comes with the ribbon around the box as well. So let's have a look inside. Is it gonna let me? Ooh. And it has the 2, I always do that, trying to cleverly show you and everything just slides out. It's got this little card, which I've never actually opened any of these, so I probably should check inside. In fact, let's check inside it now. What is this? I've got so many of these in my drawer. Chanel shoes are luxury items made according to the finest traditions and semi-handcrafted techniques. We recommend the following actions to care for and to ensure the longevity of your Chanel item. On smooth leathers, blah, 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 blah. So basically it's like a care card, so it tells you how to look after your new purchase, which is good. Not that I've ever read that before. Well, we all know what happened with my Chanel espadrilles, don't we? If you don't know the story, you might find it on my blog somewhere. Okay, so that's the care card, and then the 2 dust bags, and you'll know that I keep all my dust bags and I travel with all of my dust bags when whenever I'm like leaving the country and I need to pack like my nice things. Everything goes into a dust bag, and usually it goes into its correct dust bag as well, because that is how over the top I am. In true Lydia style, of course, always over the top. So I got myself the Chanel trainers in white, grey and silver, I think, as well. Initially I wanted the black ones, but I couldn't find the black ones anywhere, and actually when I tried these on you could see so much more of like the branding, and they just looked really, really nice on. They're a little bit more statement, and yeah, I actually just love them, so I bought these there and then. They have the Chanel double C's on the bottom, and then it has Chanel written on the back, and then also Chanel on the side of the shoe as well. I don't really like the new style of trainers too much, the ones that have just got a tiny little CC on the lace loop. No, I just fell in love with these, and they're really, really comfortable. I was worried because I've got quite wide feet. I thought that they might be a little bit uncomfortable, but they're not at all. They're really comfy. They are true to size as well. I got these in 4.5 and they fit perfectly. And on the inside of them, it's actually really cute, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, so I'll try and show you in like close-ups. But it's got little quilted, it's got a little quilted bit on the insole, which is really cute, and it also says Chanel. These actually retail for £550. But the reason why I got them, because I thought that I would never wear them, was because obviously at home I like to be in comfy clothes, and but I still like to look nice, and I'm always like running errands, like going to the post office and going to grab a smoothie, and the first thing I stick on is a pair of leggings and trainers. And all of my gym trainers get so ruined, and they're always like grubby and they just look rubbish. So as much as they are just trainers, I'm able to do so much in them and wear them so much, and I think that they'd be good for travelling as well, like on long haul flights and stuff like that. I like the fact that they look a little bit like old school sneakers as well. They kind of remind me of like those really old school tennis shoes when you were growing up, but they still look really like chic as well, so I love these. And I do intend on shooting these for my blog, so hopefully I would have got that up already. I actually bought these like nearly a week ago now, and they've been sat in my office again waiting to be able to film this video. But yeah, I got them in the white colour because actually when I looked at them up close I was like, oh, are these ones like, have they been worn? And she was like, actually no, it's sort of like got a dishevelled look to this part of the trainer, so that if you do get like scuffs and stuff on it, it doesn't actually look too bad. So hopefully they're gonna like age quite well, and I'm gonna be able to like wear them a lot longer, because I know that they're white, and that was the reason why I wanted the black pair, so that they lasted longer. But hopefully these are gonna last me a lifetime, because I love them. Now obviously I can't pop links to these as such down below because Chanel don't sell online, but I'll have a look on Vestiaire Collective and see if there's anyone selling pairs, or on eBay and things like that, and hopefully I can pop some down below, because I've always seen them on there. But sometimes you do end up paying more if you buy them on those sites, so yeah, they do know that they're difficult to get hold of. But I would definitely suggest just like doing the rounds of like Chanel stores and finding out. I know that they had the black ones at Heathrow Airport because some of my friends went through there and they were like, oh my god, they've got them, but they couldn't get them for me, so it was just like, oh. But no, I'm happy that I got these. If you are looking for a pair, just try the stores, or if not, I will pop some links down below for you. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up. But there's something that I have actually been toying with. It's an idea for sort of like a follow-up video for my unboxings, because I can't deny it, my unboxing videos do really, really well on my channel, and that's why I keep doing them. But I know that some of you mentioned wanting reviews as well, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether you think that I should do the unboxings and then like in a month or so's time, and then film a video of like what I thought was really good about the product, what I thought was not so good about the product, how I used it, was it comfortable, things like that. So I'd really love to know if those are something that you would think would be quite beneficial, and it can be sort of like a 2-part series to each of the products, because I love doing the unboxings. It's like, it's really fun, and I get those like butterflies again, but I'd love to make it more informative. So yeah, I'd love to know if you think that that would be a good idea for the channel. Just a little like follow-up video on what I thought, and whether I think it's worth the money and bits and bobs like that. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I look forward to reading them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that you can follow me on Snapchat, which I've popped the link to down below, and Instagram and Twitter. There's always stuff going on over there, so make sure that you do come over and say hi. And also don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye! what I have to put up with when I'm doing my makeup. This is how she wants to stand, and she wants to have her tail in my face.